All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to the elect of the nation of Israel. Hey, and what I got tonight is basically gonna be a lesson. I just had a chat with Chat, Chat GPT. Just talking to it, just put some things in his ear, and basically, a lesson just came out of it. And I just want to share that lesson tonight. Real quick, just going into it. Hey, this is a conversation I shared with me. Just to hold this lesson. Going all the way up to the top. It says I started off like this. These worldly riches, money don't buy happiness. Because our true happiness is in the world that's got to continue. Hey, because all this shit, if you think about it, it's temporary. So you get money, you lose money. You make money, you lose money. You got to pay bills, etc. You want a little bit more here and there. You probably, you take chances or whatnot with your money here and there. But here it is. No matter how much money you have, and you can take the example, like it's been coming out through the spirit all week. How you could be these celebrities and you have millions. And here it is. You think about us. Hey, we on a small scale. We ain't got all the millions. We're not distracted with those millions, but we want to. If we can have a little bit more, we'll accept a little bit more, But think about it, money don't really just buy happiness because, what the Lord has for His elect is for His elect, and then we're gonna be good with what we have, Cause the Lord, as long as we have our daily bread, able to pay our bills, and the Lord give us extra just for a little bit more, and we good with that, because we all been at a point where if we ain't there now, if we have just a little bit more now, but we all been at a point speaking for myself, to where we was good, we was able to have a sound sleep without having all that extra, How about Shem Yahweh Shai? He provided. Hey, we know that was Him providing, and that was just enough for us, It says It says money don't buy happiness. I'm speaking to Chat. We are still in captivity as the hopeful elect, stacking our true riches in the heavens. Better is yet to come. So just setting the tone. Hey, better is yet to come. And we are still here stacking our true riches. So the Lord have us still He still got us increasing our investments. If you think about it, cause we still pouring into, when we do this work, we're still pouring into the kingdom to come. So greater is gonna come out of that, Hey, because even this kingdom, when we get it, when the Lord set us up under Him, and He set up all Israel, But the governing body, hey, we won't. Here it is. Hey, you got a as the governing body, you got a position that will never be dull or nullified. You will never be rid out of your position, and this is what we're fighting for as the hopeful elect. Starting. Speaking of those men that's actually laboring on the highways and the byways. But you got the believers who gonna have the first go. Those first fruits. And the brother brought it out, I think yesterday, Yashamath, GMS Mississippi, brought it out yesterday, even those people who, those Israelites who are the first fruits, they are still going to be elders unto those who come and be rebirthed in the kingdom. It says, it says better yet to come. It says, ChatGPT said that's a powerful reflection. You're right. Money and worldly riches can only go so far. They don't heal the spirit or give eternal peace. The scriptures remind us, hey, because when you go into it, hey, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai is the one who wounds and heals. If you think about it, like, he's, hey, when you get a wound, hey, me myself personally, when I get a wound, I'm like, damn. But real quick, I come back to it, hey, Yahweh wanted me to have that wound. I can learn from this. Next time, I might need to put on some gloves, because my field of work, I can get wounds, but sometimes you don't even see the wounds coming. You think you can handle this so much better than the last time, but guess what? You never know. We got slip ups, because we not made perfect yet. It says Matthew. This is Matthew. It says Matthew 6:19-20. It says, "Lay not up for yourself treasures upon the earth, where moth and rust do corrupt, and where thieves break through and steal, but lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven." And it goes on to say, real quick, let's just go into it. What was that? 6:19-20. But these, butcher. 19, Matthew 6:19. "Lay not up for yourselves treasures upon the earth, with moth and rust do corrupt, and with thieves break through and steal, but lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust do corrupt, where thieves do not break through and steal. For where your treasure is," and then this is where your greatest your sacrifice at, man. Here it is. You're laying up for your greater gain. It says, see, because when you investing in something, when you truly invest it and you're looking for the greatest payout possible, that's why you do what you do. You go hard in what you do, because you don't feel like you can lose, man. When you go that hard, you don't feel like you can lose. And that's why our faith is at. We don't feel like we can lose investing in what? Spiritual gains. Because the Lord whom have yet, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai have yet, they have not been proven a liar. And everything is right on time. Like, and then here you can attest to this. Like, if you believe for real, hey, even if you don't believe, the Lord is always giving you these benefits. You're benefiting because, and this is why you're still alive, because you haven't met. Even if you was a 2/3 or a non-believer, but you're still alive, you have not met death's door, because Yahweh Shem Shai benefited you in some way. You may not see it, but you can be enlightened on those certain benefits. For where your treasure is, there will your heart be also your mind. You focus on, like, you can see I can't lose here, and then you basically you give it your time and your focus. You focus, you zoom in on it, and then you are trying to basically, hey, when you feel like you gotta play, you focus on that play. This is the play. The play is to focus on what? Salvation. The play is to focus on what the Lord word is. The play is to focus on you being protected if the Lord got mercy for you. And this is what we hope for. This is what our hope is in. And this is why we do the things we do. It wasn't even for you to just choose this. You had to been chosen from the foundation of the earth. It's about predestination. The Lord had you to focus on, out of all the distractions in the earth, the Lord had you to focus on Him. The things that the people in the earth didn't just just want to focus on. You was called into separation, you know? It says, let's go back into this chat. Just, just having like I said, conversation says, a riches profit not in the day of wrath, but righteousness delivered from death. Scripture say, hey, there's some of you here who will not taste it. You will not taste of death, man. You will not taste death. Hey, it's because of what we stored up our treasures in heaven, man. We did what we needed to do. And Yahweh Shemel Shah had mercy. It was because of the mercy. The mercy call. It's a mercy call. That's what it is. Yahweh Shemel Shah called us. If we was chosen, there was a mercy call. And that's what it is. He put us out of the path of destruction. Because how we was all headed towards what? Destruction, man. But the Lord pulled us into what? That marvelous light, as the scripture goes into. You've been called out of darkness into his marvelous light. Let's see if we can get that marvelous light. Let's see. Damn, that's an apocryphal. Not to be because. Whenever I do this, I put it in Google. I have recipes and all, This First Peter. It said, "You are a chosen generation." So like that's right. You are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, and holy nation, a peculiar people, that you should show forth the praise of him who have called you out of darkness, as the scripture going to 1 Peter 2:9, out of darkness and into his marvelous light. It says, which in times were not a people, but are now the people of the Most High. Hey, how about Shem Shah? Hey, Stone is elect. He called us out. We was called out from the congregation of the dead into life. It says, but are now the people of the Most High, which have not attained mercy, but now have attained mercy. And it starts with the elect, man. And the elect gonna get that mercy first, which is obtained in this grace period, because 2/3 ain't gonna get it. Again, first and foremost, it was already predestined. But it says, "Dearly beloved, I beseech you." And the point was right there in 10. I can go down, but let's go back over here to Math. That's 2 Corinthians 4:17. "For our light affliction, which is but for a moment, worketh for us a far more exceedingly and eternal weight of glory for." 2 Corinthians 4:17. Because we come out on the other side anyway. We come out on the other side as fine gold. We got to go through those trials and tribulations. Like we got to go through things like, hey, once we know that we in this truth, hey, and we come into, we basically we step outside of everybody else, and we realize how good we really actually have it. Hey, how about Shemal Shai? He chose us out of the world, out of all Israel, because we understand that, hey, there's actually a 2/3, and then here it is for the Lord to have mercy on us and call us into this glorious light. He had mercy on us because he condemned the majority of our nation unto death, man. They got to be unalive, Lord. If we part of the elect, Baba Kashai Yahba Shemel Shai, we are. they gotta go. And if the Lord chose us, we are those that remain. You know, I mean, even we got it's a certain brothers, got to go through that lot. As being those martyrs. But guess what? Hey, count it good. We if brothers got to go through that lot. I mean, if every brother know what they gotta. I mean, that lot is gonna bring them even back because the first, for one, those that died in Yahushua Mashiach, they shall be risen first, man. And it's a part of the story. It's a part of that even furthers the love story. Hey, Yahushua gave his life, right? And we followed Yahushua. He gave up. Hey, some of us, we gotta give up the spirit only to come back. Hey, just as Yahushua, he came back, and when he came back, I mean, he had finished the work. Hey, that work was done. Like only other thing is to do is to sit back and collect all that glory that's coming, man. And the scripture call it sleep. I mean, then the scripture had you meditate on that, like a real death ain't nothing but sleep. Because I be watching certain videos, like where they say I be listening to certain things, how people actually have experienced it. It's like they just went to sleep or whatnot, Cause that's all it is. You lose your oxygen, you lose consciousness. It's just the thing about it is the judgment, the way it happens, man. You don't want to go through it. You don't want that cruel judgment. But if it's quick and fast, hey, that's mercy also, man. Hey, it says, as the hopeful elect, our real wealth is the promises of the kingdom. No more captivity, no more sorrow, only righteousness. Hey, I just did a lesson on that last week. No more. What I say? No. What it was like the Spirit wanted. No more sin. No more. No more sin. No more death, and no more captivity. But it says, no more captivity, no more sorrow, only righteousness and everlasting joy. What we endure now is just a test and preparation for the inheritance that's coming. And that inheritance that's coming is going to be forever. Like, and you can't even put a cap on it. Like, man, you can't even imagine. You can't even imagine, man. Like, you can't even imagine forever, for real. Like, because this body is temporary. They chains of darkness. This body is weak. Hey, this body can't even fathom. Like, no, man, this body got an expiration. But hey, the Lord, what the Lord promises is no cap. He ain't no cap on your life, man. You don't have a time limit where you shut off. You forever. Hey, this is the benefit of being Israelites, man. Hey, because the Lord love us. Hey, 2/3 you gonna get it, of course. Hey, but the hopeful elect, man, what joy we got coming. Like, seeing Yahushua come and actually being beamed up and watching the destruction and never tasting death, man. It says, it asks me, do I want it to put together a short lesson with precepts on true riches in heaven versus worldly riches? I say yes. Also, include that this is not our rest. It says perfect brother. Like, come on. It says here's a short lesson. Trying to bait me in, ain't it? It says here's a short lesson with precepts on true riches in heaven versus worldly riches, and how this land is not our rest. Hey, Lord willing, what I do is I'll just make this a 2-part series. But Lord willing, this has been edifying. I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh. Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakodash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to the elect. Shalom.